All right, I've got this Call Lightning and Lightning Bolt build, and it's pretty good right now. They might be 41. They're either 40 or 41. I don't know if I upped it when I just leveled. But I'm gonna run through all 3 of these bosses real quick, show you what's going on with it, show you how just easy it is. Obviously, I'm very over leveled for this, you know, early access demo. Yeah, he's still level 40. Okay, still level 40. That's the max you can get. So we're gonna bop this guy real quick. Sometimes I've hit crits up to 28,000. If I can get lucky, I'll get one, but maybe not. But yeah, you just stand here and tank through everything, pop your shield once. Now, if you see my stacks are ticking down, if I do that, they go faster. I'll explain all that. Ooh, that's a good sell. That's 5,000 gold on that. I have still struggled to get a Thunderstaff with double lightning and spell. I've seen double cold, double fire. I've seen every combination, and I've probably wasted like 400,000 gold randomly rolling for, you know, the mystery staff. Never get what I need, and I've farmed bosses for hours now, and I've never gotten a good one. So we're running a fire staff that has lightning and spell modifiers on it. But basically the build, I change it around for bossing. I get stacks of overcharge, which really starts eating your health, but you do like, I don't know, like 115% more damage. And the reason I have earthquake, if you look, if I spam earthquake, my stack's completely gone. And I do have a unique that I got from the last boss that give me energy regen per second during overload. Grants 20% increased health regen for 2 seconds. Massive. And then 35 health regen and then +6 all res. So that's a good one. But I mean, this build shreds everything. This guy's I think the tankiest of them all. Keep in mind he is level 40. Like, I'll take it back down to level 20 and show you just how good it is. Can I get a crit, please? Like, you really don't even have to move. Crit, please. He's dead. Hoping I can get a crit to pop, because I've seen 28k. That was level 40. What was that? Energy, health, knowledge, attribute. Yeah, it's increased lightning, weapon. It's got to be a staff, because I also want the spell damage helps. Double lightning and spell, it just makes a big difference. I've seen a lot of fire and cold on the rings. I've never seen lightning on my rings, and it's starting to really upset me. Like, I got spell damage, but it's always fire and cold. I don't know. All right, let's go do the last one. He is in Portal of Fate here. This guy's also easy. Yeah, I basically just start throwing stuff. I go 1, 2, 3 on the bolt, and then cast my Call Lightning, and then 1, 2, 3, because I get 3 stacks of Overwhelm, and then 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3, bam. I get 13 stacks of Rage, and then I can have up to like 60 stacks of the Overcharge, which gives me 120% lightning damage. It's pretty strong. It's a very strong build. And I know it's like, well, there's not much to do here, you know. You gotta watch out though, because you got a 2-second delay. 18,000. Come on, man. Yeah, I've seen 28,000. I don't know what's going on. There's 20,000. I mean, he is level 40, so, you know, they got like crazy res and stuff. And then you just gotta spam earthquake when you're done the fight, or that overcharge will kill you. But yeah, that pendant I have that gives me 20% health regen for 2 seconds, I got it from this fight right here. But yeah, I mean, you can see how easy it is fighting level 40 bosses. So let's go back to town. I'll show you all the skills, and then I'll reset the game. Because when you turn off the game or you close the game, all the like 70,000 gold that you put into bumping up the enemy levels, it goes back to 0. So yeah, it's not optimal. Like it kind of sucks. We'll sell all this real quick. Yeah, I got 100,000. That's fine. So yeah, let's go over the skills. We'll do attributes. I got a little bit into vigor. It says it bumps up your base health points, but I never see that happen. So I'm only at 80, and then I put everything else into knowledge. I'm 385 on knowledge. Yeah, if we look at like our core stats, we're at 77 health regen a second, 58 energy regen. Our barriers like almost 2k, I think, and I don't have anything spec'd in the barrier. Our lightning damage is 187%. I had it to like 214, but it didn't have spell damage. It had more lightning damage, less spell damage. It was doing less damage, so I got out of it. So masteries, I went with storm and earth. All right, so basically you're gonna do call lightning, and then once you get lightning bolt, you're gonna use that, and then use call lightning just to kill stuff. Now, if you don't want to run delayed impact, that's fine. It takes 2 seconds. So that's why you see me like tanking the boss and just popping my barrier and just standing there. Because if I can keep the boss right in front of me, that I get, you know, watch, if I take this off, 4,448 damage. It's almost double damage. So if you can just tank the boss, pop your shield, pop a health potion, just 1, 2, 3, lightning, 1, 2, 3, lightning, and then it just starts chunking. Like, usually without a crit it's like 11, 12k. With a crit, 20 to 28,000, and just boom, 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 and just you can chunk them. But call lightning here. I got 2 in a thunderstorm, 3 in a delayed impact, and 5 into consume overwhelm, because that's big damage, 150%. Okay, then we got lightning bolt. You're just gonna go throw this around. I've got 1 electric burst, 3 additional projectiles, 3 rage gain, and 3 on the overload, which is what basically gets those big stacks that usually hang around 54 to 60. And then I'm running Storm Nimbus. This is a buff, always on. When you die, make sure you turn it back on. When you log in a game, make sure you turn it on. Sometimes when you change equipment, it turns off. So just make sure this is always active, because this is 60% increased lightning damage. So I got 3 thunderstorm, 5 storm enchantment, and 2 in the conservation. And yeah, so I get 60% lightning damage all the time, 60% lightning strike damage, and then every 2 seconds something's usually going to get zapped by lightning strike. I messed with this for a while with thunder crash. Didn't really do a lot of damage. It was good to, like, you could like hit the enemy and then like port back, but I needed something to calm down my overcharge stacks, overload. So I went with earthquake and just did stone protection, trembles, and 1 extended charge, and then you just spam it. Don't hold it and charge it, like just spam it and just do that 36 energy, because you cure 1 stack every 15 energy you spend on a non-fire, non-lightning. So just just get rid of that. As far as the passives go, this one only increase as you need. Like if you got too much energy, you're not, you know what I mean? You want more damage, but once you get up to level 35, 36, what am I don't know. What are we? 36. Yeah, once you get to 36, you can grab 8. But I grabbed energy, regeneration, and energy on that. This is big. All right, Raging Mind. So we're at 39% increased spell damage, 15% increased cast speed, and then you get 8% cast speed, and then you get crit chance on it. And then I got Storm Attunement, so we're running 52% increased lightning damage, and then 15% projectile damage, and 10% increased lightning spell damage, and another 4% cast speed. And then I'm running Lightning Invoker, so that way we get a 45% chance to hit a random enemy with a non-channel skill. So when you're throwing your lightning bolts, you're basically always having extra lightning strikes come down. So I got damage on that, and I have rage. So basically when it overflows, you also have a chance to randomly hit an energy. And when you're spamming lightning bolts, your rage is always overflowing. It's a good combo. And then I went with this one, Raging Storm. So we're at 80% increased rage effect, 16% increased damage, extra rage, and then when you overflow, you recover energy. And then I topped it off with this at the end, which is 55% increased damage with overload abilities. We've got duration, so it lasts longer. We take less damage. And then 2% lightning damage per overload. Now, usually, like I said, you can get this to 54 to 57 to 60 stacks. It won't pop, it won't show on 60, but that's 120% increased lightning damage. So it is pretty big. And as far as Earth goes, I was running this for energy. So we're at 63 maximum energy and 9% increased maximum energy. Running the energy so we get a shield when we're above 50% and regenerate 1%. And regen energy on that. And then anything you have left over, push into this for more spell damage. And then 30% increased spell damage. Energy costs are increased. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And then I would probably go crit chance if I max this out. That's it. So it's literally the 3 lightning skills, and you just pump damage into it. You know, it's just 1, 2, 3. You can see down here we have the stack of Overwhelm. We do that. It consumes it. Boom. Obviously, there's a delay. Right, and then see next to my energy, the stacks are just going up. So once we get that 5760, 5760, I'll just keep spamming Earthquake and get that to go down. And then, you know, after a boss fight, just do that, because you will die. Also, when you have your stacks, your barrier will like, watch, ready? 30 stacks. My barrier gets rid of 12 alone. So also core skill, I can actually put 2 more points into this and get a cooldown charge. No, I can't. Yeah, we'll just get you for now. I'm running distance, and that's it, honestly. Just foot 3 levels into it and get distance. I messed around with teleport. It kind of wasn't really make a difference, right? And I got nothing in barrier. I took stuff out of barrier and just pumped damage. You don't need it. You kill stuff so fast. And let's talk about items. All right, start with the helmet. Get your resistances up. Like, what are mine? I'm at, I think, 60s cap. I'm at 56, 32, 48, 40. You know, make sure you get some big armor as well. It definitely makes a difference. You want health regen, energy regen, and then really just crit hit, spell damage. I mean, basically when your armor, your hat, shoulders, anything that's not a weapon, you're just gonna get health regen and reses. Weapon, ideally you want a thunder staff that's doing either 2 spell, it'll roll like the same thing twice, so you can get spell damage at like 41% and then spell damage at like 32%. Like, that's possible. I've seen lightning damage at like 45% and lightning damage at 23%. You can have 2 of the same affixes. So something with 2 spell damage, 2 lightning damage would be ideal. This is what I have. I got 45% lightning damage and 21 spell. Best I've gotten. I just haven't gotten anything good. I've seen it on every other combination but what I need. So, yeah. And then I got this from that last boss before you beat the game. The Wellspring, that's big for overload, just because it kills you so fast. Rings, I always see fire and cold damage on rings. I've never seen lightning damage on rings. I don't know why that's a thing, but just get spell damage and crit hit chance. really is all you're looking for. If you need res, go for that. Arms, lightning damage or cast speed is pretty good. Your legs, you're looking for movement speed. Really highest movement speed is what you're looking for. Highest I've seen is 16. And that's it. I mean, these really don't make a difference. Cleanses all plague and shocked effects. This gives me maximum energy. And I mean, that's honestly it. It's fun. It's strong. Let me log out real quick and then we'll fight the bosses at their base level just to show you how crazy it is. All right, so we're gonna reset this. It's still kept it this time. I don't know. It's got to be a bug. We're gonna reset it. And I'm also gonna take this, reset this as well. So this is no increased difficulty, no increased enemy level. This is just what the bosses are in just their stock form. And we're gonna go just completely obliterate them. I haven't done this. I've always done them at a higher level. So let's see how crazy this is. These guys are gonna get, yeah, level 15. Goodbye. All right, this is gonna be insanely easy. Oh, they don't stand a chance. Level 15. Keep in mind, we just did it with level 40. This is gonna be start gaining our stacks. That big hit. I don't know if it crit or not. Oh, you're not dead? All right. Yeah, they just have less HP and they don't hit as hard. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. All right, let's fight Pan real quick. You getting my... Yeah, it's really hard to get the big hits off on them because they die so fast. And it's hard to get them to stand, especially him, get him to stand still. But yeah, you can see how they just get absolutely destroyed. Go do the last guy real quick. I didn't even have my aura on for extra damage. See what I said? Like when you log out, they just forget to turn it on. I just now. Ooh, what's this raging bull? I've never seen that. % increased weapon damage per rage stack. That'd be good if you're just using like your... Well, now I want to go back and do the other ones again. All right, we're gonna do the horse one more time. Now we got our aura turned on. Jesus. Easy. I'm gonna keep my stacks up. Yeah, they're just instantly dead. Yeah, like I said, I thought about clipping it when I saw it. I was like, oh, 28k, that's a big crit. But yeah, I mean, easy game, easy build, not too bad. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you in the next one.